So it's day 4, third full day in Indonesia, and I'm still in Jakarta. And I've had 4 now. Rental agencies deny me by either not returning my calls after we've made initial contact or saying, oh no, I'm sorry, we don't have any motorcycles. See, I've later found out the mistake was, as I said, that yeah, I'm going to use it to go around. And they don't want that. They just want people who are going to drive around in the city. So, should have lied, is the lesson. Malls were definitely not here 30 years ago. There were no malls. There was lots.
Hey, Tuhan, adakah kau murung melihat beribu?
So, since I'm going to be stuck here another day, I thought I'd do something touristy here in Jakarta. There was a museum. It's the former birthplace or the former residence of Sukarno, the first president of the country, the father of the country. But I've decided not to go there. Instead, I'm going to Blok M.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a bajai. When I was here 30 years ago, the bajai was my main form of transportation. They didn't have these fancy motorcycle taxis, and there were thousands of bajai. Now there's not that many, just a few.
Katanya engkau maha bijaksana. Tolong galunggung pindahkan ke kota.
Okay, so I'm trying to get my bearings here. It's been 30 years.
Tempat segala macam dosa.
So what is Blok M? Well, Blok M is, in short, the central commercial district of South Jakarta, particularly Kebayoran Baru, where we are right now. And 30 years ago, I was 16 years old, and when you're 16, I know I said that there were no malls at this time. This is about as close as it came. And this is where we used to love to come, because they had like Pioneer Chicken, and they had an A&W, and they had a bowling alley, and we could drink beer at this like side stalls with ice. So at least once a week, we used to come down here to Blok M. This part here, this sort of older indoor bizarre stuff, hasn't changed much. Outside, I'm having a hard time getting my bearings, remembering it's a long time ago. At least I think this used to be here. Jackfruit. One thing I do remember about Blok M that's proven to be true is it goes on and on. It's huge. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this is where the Pioneer Chicken used to be. A lot of empty shops. I see my favorite food right there. That's the city. Yeah.
Rintih memaki setiap duka tuding ilahi.
Cassettes. You can still buy cassettes here. Look at all the cassettes they have. I don't have a cassette player. I wouldn't know where to get one.
Bukankah kau maha tahu?
In some ways, this delay of 4 days has proved to be beneficial, because it's going to give me a chance to meet up with some people who are, in some respect, family. You see, when I lived here 30 years ago, I lived with an Indonesian family, and they were my brother and sister and mother and father in name. Well, I haven't seen them in 30 years either. I haven't talked to them in 10. And tonight I'm going to meet them. At least the father and 3 siblings. Unfortunately, we're meeting at the hospital because the father is sick. But I'm looking forward to seeing them all again. Marty! Done very well. Okay, so this is my younger brother and sister from Indonesia. This is Ari and Ira. Their names are the same but backwards. I haven't seen them in 30 years, so this is quite the reunion. Yes. I wish it was under better circumstances, but here we are in the hospital. So it's been so nice to see you guys. All right. Okay, so finishing a lovely dinner here, talking about old times. This is my second family, Indonesian family. It's so good to see you guys again. Papa, I hope you feel better soon. And don't eat any bananas. No bananas. Okay, Ira, so nice to see you.
Me too.
Yeah, and Ari, you have not changed at all. You look exactly like you did when you were 15. Yeah.